Good evening. Welcome to the Ware Center, Millersville University. My name is Amy Banks. I'm the Arts Communication Manager here, and on behalf of our entire staff, we'd like to welcome you to Club 42 and our live stream event that's happening right now. So before we get started, I do want to mention that we are as grateful to have an audience and have all of you out there in live stream land viewing our show tonight and supporting us in every way that you all have and continue to. Additionally, our sponsors, we are also very grateful to. So if you can help me thank our Platinum Season sponsors, Rogers & Associates, our silver sponsors, 1234 Microtechnologies, and our media and hotel sponsors, Fine Living Lancaster and the Holiday Inn Lancaster with their Imperial Restaurant as well. So thank you all. We are so excited to have 3D Jazz Trio with us this evening. So without any further ado, please help me welcome to the stage 3D Jazz.
how happy we are to see you folks here with us, in the same room with us. This is a big room. For those of you who are watching on the interwebs, don't worry. They're like a mile away. It's like they're way back there. But they're here with us, and that's so exciting. And thank you for those who are tuning in for joining us, too. We do feel the love. Thank you very much. That's Jackie Warren on the piano. And she is ready to take this piano home, so we're going to need some help getting it out to her car at the end. So volunteers? Okay. Yeah, she's having a great time because this is one of those pianos. You might want to explain what's going on over there.
Well, we have some extra keys that we don't normally get. Regular pianos just go down to the A.
That's as low as normal pianos go, but this one's extra. How extra?
It's like a helicopter. Goes down. One more.
Listen to that. We're pretty excited about that. Okay, so we didn't know actually when the song was going to end because she had all these extra notes. We're like, oh, and now? Is it now? Is it now?
And I knew you were going to give me some extra time to get all the way down there because,
yeah.
I started the diddly-doop up here, and then I was like, oh,
I got more room. Yeah, anyway, so that's Jackie Warren on the piano, everybody.
Hey, Jackie.
And over here on the drums and cymbals and various things that you'll get acquainted with later, that's Sherrie Maricle.
Woo! Thank you. And
swinging.
On the big bass, the wonderful Amy Shook.
That's me.
That is Amy
Yay.
Shook.
So I'm still I can't believe you're here. It just feels so incredible. We love you already. We love you in advance, and that's it. This is making me very full right now, right?
Well, it's tear-inducing because when was our last time in front of the audience? It's been maybe one time in a year, or well over a year.
Yeah,
maybe one time.
I think we had one when things were a little bit open for a second at the Deerhead Inn in the Delaware Water Gap.
Yeah.
And there was, I think, only 20 people allowed in, including the staff. So, but they were small and mighty, the audience. But before that, it was like March 5th, I think.
Of 2020.
Of 2020, yeah. So we're so happy you're here.
Yeah, surreal, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. So that first tune, in case you didn't know, was I Thought About You, because we were thinking about you guys.
Yeah.
We were thinking about everyone joining us this evening, so we thank you for joining us. And we are going to now kind of divert to warmer climates. It's my dream, actually, to live somewhere where it's more tropical, especially when it's been wintry, although today was pretty nice.
Is this why they brought the plants?
This is the jungle. Did you notice?
Pretty.
Isn't that great?
Pretty, yeah.
I love that. Anyway, so Jackie is an expert at Cuban and salsa music. She is the deal. She's it. How many times, in a normal year, how many times do you go to Cuba?
At least 3.
3 times, yeah. So she basically, they roll out the red carpet for you and everything, right?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I love them so much. And actually, we were invited to go play with the 3D Jazz Trio down there. That would have been last April.
Last April.
And so that's postponed, but it'll happen again.
It'll happen. We'll go.
We'll probably play this very song there, too.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
Yeah, so this tune is on our first album, and so was the first one. But this one is special to our heart because Jackie's like, I want to salsify the world, and I'm going to make you guys join me in my efforts. And we're happy to do that. So we'd like to feature Jackie now, and Sherrie, actually, on a tune that is not normally done in this style. It's normally a bossa nova. It's by Tom Jobim, called Favela, but we're going to do it in a salsa way, because Jackie, you'll hear. I don't even need to say anymore.
Yeah, but these guys are fabulous. This is like, you guys were salsified from the moment I started the thing, the clave for you. I forced it upon them, but they're into it now, so.
We love it.
All right.
Use all the notes, Jackie.
All the notes.
I'm gonna have fun with this piano right now. I'll just
You're gonna enjoy
hang out for a while.
Jackie Warren and Sherrie Maricle. Man, is that getting any better than that? No.
Amy Schiff holding it down.
Woo! Honestly, I have the best seat in the house. Sorry. I mean, you guys have great seats because you have seats, which is really great. But this is a delight being here in this amazing cocoon of incredible music. So this is the best spot is what I've got. Now, let's see. We're going to fast forward to an album that we released in 2020. And, you know, it was interesting because we released 2 albums in 2020, but we're not able to tour with them. So we've been trying to okay, we're planning the next album, but we feel like we haven't really celebrated these last 2 this past year. So we're going to play one off of that album that it's super fun. You might not ever hear it done in this way because it's kind of how we do. We like it really slow and bluesy. And normally you might hear it a little bit, well, not fast, but you know, like a dance tempo, but we're not going to play it like that. In fact, I'm not even going to tell you the name of the tune. I think you'll be able to guess.
Do I know what the name of the tune is? I forgot already.
You forgot?
Can you give me a hieroglyphic clue? I'm supposed to write the set list in hieroglyphics, and once again, I didn't have time.
You possibly could see it coming through the skylights here.
Yeah.
I might see, actually, I kind of do see that.
Can you see it?
And now I hear it.
Okay.
Now I know what to do. Actually, it could be a different song, but I know.
Yes.
Woo!
Amy shook on the bass. Woo!
You all know what that song was, right? It wasn't too disguised, right? It was Moonglow, right? It must have been Moonglow, which we can see maybe in this fantastic atrium with the glass ceiling. So this next tune is on one of our albums of 2020. And maybe, Sherrie, you could tell a little bit about, well, why this song is on the album, because it's kind of a big deal. It's like the reason we are a trio, really.
Yeah, the three of us were touring with Maurice Hines, the wonderful dancer, singer, entertainer, incredible artist, Maurice Hines. And we were at the Cleveland Playhouse. And Amy and I came with the show. We were a package deal. And we needed a pianist. And when we got to Cleveland, everybody in Cleveland and other parts of the universe kept saying, "You have to call Jackie Warren. Please call Jackie Warren. You must call Jackie Warren." So I called her, I emailed, I texted, I carrier pigeoned, and she never called me back. Extremely unprofessional, everybody. But finally she called back. And we started playing together. And within one measure, we were just like, we loved playing together. So we just kept, we would jam at the breaks of Maurice's show. We were there for a month, right?
A month or like
6 weeks, I think.
Maybe it was 5 or 6 weeks.
We got
rehearsals.
extended, actually.
Yeah, with
by a week,
rehearsals,
yeah.
right? An extra week maybe too, right?
Yeah, so we just played every day, and then I took them all out in Cleveland, and we had to play at my other gigs, which is why I didn't call you back in the first place, because I had a lot of gigs.
Right.
Because she was like working 3 gigs a day in addition to doing the show.
And we did 6 or 7 shows a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great
Hardest
great
working
time.
gal in show business right here, Jackie Warren.
Or not the smartest.
But in fact, that was one of our last performances together was March 2020 with Maurice Hines in Florida.
With Maurice, yeah.
Yeah, it was really great. So anyway, Maurice does a tribute to Nat King Cole in his show, and this was one of our favorite pieces from that, and it's L-O-V-E. It's always for Maurice. Every time we play this, it's for Maurice Hines.
Yeah.
I always think, and I've actually been playing with Maurice for 30 years, since 1990, and I always remember when I do that backbeat, I can hear Maurice going, "Give me that backbeat, baby!" I like that. He loves that. Chopping wood.
Chopping wood. I like it too.
Yeah.
Should I start saying that to you?
Yeah,
Give me that
chop wood.
backbeat, baby.
Baby.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
But you know, I'm in mind of, we did do a PBS special with Maurice, sort of with some of his show, which was called Tapping Through Life, and it's on something called the Kate TV, which is Katharine Hepburn's station in Connecticut. So that's online if anybody's interested. It's sort of a quasi-interview and then portions of his show. It's really, it's neat. If you've ever seen him perform, it's definitely worth a watch.
I think the website, isn't it thekate.org, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if you search The Kate, you'll find it. But yeah, there'll be a Maurice Hines episode there where he tells a lot of stories. There's so many good stories. Every time he would tell one, I'm like, I didn't hear that one, and how many times have I seen this show? You know,
Yeah.
He always had a new story. I just want to hear all the stories.
Yeah. Well, this isn't really that important, except it makes me laugh about Jackie, because Jackie literally underscored the whole show, improvised this incredible stuff behind Maurice when the band wasn't playing. And I don't know how many shows we played, hundreds of them over the course of 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, hundreds.
Hundreds. So once I made the show's Tapping Through Life, as I mentioned, I made up a quiz for Tapping Through Life trivia, and Jackie didn't get any question right except her name.
And that was terrible.
It was very special.
That was funny.
I guess I'm the delinquent member of the group. I'm glad you still love me.
But you knew what key everything was in, and you underscored it beautifully, even though you don't know anything.
I think I might have had the most fun of anybody on the whole stage besides, well...
Besides
Trio,
us, yeah.
Because you never knew what Maurice was going to do, and then he'd do these like little laughs, and then I would copy his little laughs or whatever. And
Well, let's give an example. Like, accompany me while I speak.
okay.
See, I wish that I had Jackie just to, follow me along, and, I'm ordering pizza on the phone. I'd like pepperoni and olive and mushroom. But I would like a white pizza as well with chicken and bacon. The end. I mean, how great would that be, having that accompaniment all the time? Anyway, so she did that expertly behind Maurice, like, really.
Well, that was just terrible what I did behind you, but that's you get
Well,
the
that was
idea.
the pizza accompaniment, yeah.
I just wanted you to order more toppings, and then
More toppings.
Then I could keep,
Anchovies. No. Take the whole, onions?
no.
Well, I was waiting for something more because she doesn't like onions.
Well, it's your pizza.
Oh, okay, it's my pizza. All right.
Now just imagine, Jackie can be hired to come to your house and underscore your whole day if you like.
Yes,
She'll
yeah.
spend 8
She
hours
will
with
be
you and play for
available
you,
for underscoring.
underscoring your life.
We actually can do that as a trio as well. So we're taking bids right now.
Underscoring bids. All right. Well, we're going to hearken to our country roots, and I like to say, well, which country? But it actually turns out to be this country. And this is a tune that Sherrie made me do with the bow. And so, and this is a John Denver, standard, jazz standard. Not really. This is Sunshine on My Shoulders, and I don't know, there's nothing sunnier than the bow on the bass. I don't know.
Well,
That's really sunny. I'm feeling, see? Yeah.
I gotta stay out of your range. I just
Out
can't
of
help
my
it with
range.
this piano.
No, I want you to hit that G. That's the one. Okay. Sunshine on My Shoulders.
I have this.
That's close. Whale song.
Amy Shook on the bass, yes.
Thank you, and thank you for that low G. It was great, man. It's so, that's lower than I am, I think. It's I don't know, that's pretty great.
Yeah, it's pretty epic, but you know what's epic is anytime a bass player shows up with a bow, it's like I usually go running out the other side of the club. But when Amy shows up with a bow, you just bow so beautifully, and there's not a lot of people who can do that and deliver that kind of tone and technique, expressivity, and intonation. It was so beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Amy Shook, everybody.
Thank you. That was nice, thanks. Wow, well, everything is easy with you guys, playing music with you guys. So now, we are now at that point in our evening where it's the sing-along. So everyone's got their mask, right? So you can sing into your elbow, whatever it is, but we need you to sing because this is very important. Because this is a song. It's on our 2020 release, I Love to See You Smile. And this is a tune that Jackie's mom taught her. Was this her favorite tune, or?
It was one of her favorite tunes.
One of her favorite tunes, okay. So, hearkening back, we always, I have to use the word hearkening, because Jackie was raised by chickens in Colorado and out in the country. I mean, I shouldn't really talk because I'm originally from Idaho, so, whatever, we're all country gals. Anyway, as evidenced in that last John Denver jazz standard. Anyway, so this tune is When You and I Were Young Maggie. Now, maybe you could demonstrate how your mom taught it to you, so that and that way I can also share with you your lyrics. Okay, everybody ready? Say yes? Yes. Okay, great. I can't see anything. It's like I'm like the nachos at the gas station. It's blinding. It's great though. All right, so demonstrate, and I will give you your lyrics. Maggie. Okay, we need to rehearse that again one more time. You're hired. That's fantastic. Okay, so be prepared. You have to sing. This is important because we haven't been able to do this song because we've had no audience to sing with us this whole time. So we need you to get your message to the people out in the interwebs who can't see you on camera, but will hopefully hear you. Okay, ready?
Okay, but it's not going to be the same way though. So just
no,
gotta
but they'll
roll with
hear
it.
it.
They'll roll with it.
They'll hear. You're going to add all those other notes. It'll be great.
Yeah, all the low notes.
That's right.
Okay, Amy, I'll stay out of your range now.
That was fantastic. I never know where she's going to go with the ending, and so she's like tricking me every time. That's great, though.
I got tricked by this piano, too, also because it's dark over here, and sometimes you can't see which one's the F and which one's the G. I'm like, what is it?
Oh, yeah, because I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the keys, those extra notes are actually black. They're not white. So you look down there, and it's just like a black.
And I can see nothing, so.
And you can see nothing.
But your glasses stayed on, so that's good.
Well, they came off a couple times, and I smashed them back on my face. You'll see it on the video. I need some new glasses, but yes, thanks, Amy, for letting me invade your range in the low end.
No, it's okay. You're the only one that's allowed to do that.
Okay.
So it's official. Now it's been broadcast across the world. Jackie Warren's the only one allowed. Well, thank you, everyone, so much for joining us this evening. It has been an absolute pleasure to play for you, live audience. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. And of course, our audience that's joining us virtually, we always appreciate you and appreciate your support. And we will be seeing you all soon. I have a very positive feeling about that. So we just stay the course, and we'll all be back together and gathered together and having this incredible energy. This has been just a fantastic evening. And thank you to the Ware Center and Club 42 and our sound guy, Chris, and I'm sorry,
And
I can't remember
Amy
everybody's
Banks for
name.
bringing us here.
And Amy Banks,
Amy,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Amy, for bringing us here. Yep. Everyone's been awesome. And so we are going to conclude with a tune that, I don't know, it kind of, for me, it's another jazz standard that's not standard.
Totally standard.
It's totally standard.
Sherrie made us do it.
It's another one that Sherrie made us do, but it's okay because I think it's also autobiographical.
Oh yeah, it's good for all of us. But
Yeah.
you know, it's part of I'm a child of the '70s. I grew up loving the disco, '60s and '70s.
Disco. That's right.
Yes. Anyway, so of course, being greatly influenced by Sonny and Cher, as you can tell, we'd like to conclude with
you can tell.
with actually, and it's Women's History Month and all of this. And actually, I just wanted to take 1 second to acknowledge this. Today is the birthday of a man named Stanley Kay, who is the founder of the Diva Jazz Orchestra. He was a really special man and a mentor to me, so I just wanted to wish him happy birthday now because he would love this. He would love this song. And this is and because of Women's History Month, Carol Kay, a great bassist.
Carol Kay.
Everybody know Carol Kay? Carol came up with this very famous bass line, and this is our version of The Beat Goes On, everybody. So we leave you with this swinging standard.
That's right. And please, I've been remiss, but we are on all the social media things. I can't keep track of it. I mean, I try. I really do. And I want to be a part of it, sort of. Anyway, I actually do like connecting with folks, and we love connecting with people who enjoy our music. And, I think we should probably at some point say on Facebook or Instagram, okay, we are planning our next album. Is there a tune you want to hear us do? And see what happens, what might come up from that. But yeah.
And we're just, we've been recently on a bender with Dolly Parton. We love Dolly Parton.
We love Dolly Parton.
We're open to all ideas.
Yeah.
We can swing the daylights out of anything, or
Yeah.
salsify,
Or
salsify it.
Yeah,
We're ready. Give us your suggestions.
So with that in mind, find us on Facebook, 3D Jazz Trio, on Instagram, and certainly you can find our website, 3djazztrio.com. And if you like what you hear and you want to support us and buy a CD or download or whatever, you can find it all there. But thank you again, everyone. Jackie Warren on the piano, Sherrie Maricle on the drums,
Amy
and
Shook
I'm
on
Amy
the bass.
Shook. And the beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah.
All right, give it up. 3D Jazz Trio.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Jackie Warren piano, Amy Shook on bass, Sherrie Maricle on drums. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of the staff, we'd like to thank you. Coming from Club 42 at the Ware Center, Millersville University, Lancaster, PA. Thank you for supporting live music, and good night.